Jaleesa with Employee Speech here. So I'm still reading. I mean, I hope you all are well. I'm well. I'm still reading. Well, I'm not well. I sound like, or I did just wake up. That's another thing. That could be it also. I'm still reading, what's it called? That's my dog. White Teeth by Zadie Smith, and it's a pretty long book, so I'm going to bring you a different video this week. I just want to talk about something really, really quick. I had jury duty. Mind you, I'm just so dumb that I thought it was for like one day, and it wasn't. I went there the first day because, all right, so previously I had jury duty like, I don't know, like 10 years ago or something. And I went for one day, like they sent me upstairs. I think I said something like, you know, I don't really trust cops. And they sent me back downstairs and I went home. Like it was one day. So when they sent it to me this time, I'm like, oh, let me get this shit over one day. No, honey, I was definitely there for 3 days. And it was the most boring 3 days of my life. So, I mean, I'm saying all this to say, I definitely had a check yourself moment. And I've been having a lot of like check myself moments lately where like I discover something about myself that it makes me think like, you know, maybe you should not be this way. Maybe you shouldn't think this way. Like, let's try something new. So I had jury duty on a Wednesday was the first day. Oh, here's my little jury thing. They got me in the Bronx too. So I had jury duty on a Wednesday. So I'm like, oh, you know, I'll probably be back to work Thursday, Friday. I don't know. That was not the case, honey. So, you know, I had to take off from work, whatever. So the whole Monday and Tuesday at work, I'm like, because I work with like, sometimes there's cops in my job too. I'm like, how do you get out of jury duty? Like, what do you do? What do you say? If somebody dies, if my mom writes a letter, if like, you know, I dislocated my knee once, like, how do I get out? Like, set us free. Like asking all these questions, just being genuinely upset about going to jury duty. Honey, I did not want to do it. I was not here for the jurors, the jury duty, the Law and Order episode. I was not here for any of it. Only because it was like, oh, you get $40 a day. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about the money. I don't want to sit there like and then wait to be called and like the whole thing of judging other people. I don't know. I just didn't want to do that whole thing. Like I just didn't like it. Then I had to ask myself, why didn't I like it? Get into that. So the whole 2 days I'm asking. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just go up here and lie and say, you know, I have a problem with anybody who isn't black. I'm going to just say that so I can get out of jury because then I'll have a bias and I can get out. Whatever. So Wednesday, I'm walking, have to be there at 9 o'clock. On my way to jury duty, like sometimes I definitely in my soul believe that is God. That is definitely God talking to me. You know how you always say, like, you know, some people you may know may be in jail. And you may be like, I catch myself saying that a lot. Like, this is not right. Oh, my God. What are we going to do? Oh, this is wrong. They do us wrong. Free my nigga today. Free my nigga. Free my son, baby. Like, I definitely know some people in jail that I could be saying, free him today. Free him. Jury duty is one of those things where you get to free them. Like, not saying you necessarily have this power where you're gonna free them and everybody's gonna no, but I feel like this, like voting for your assemblyman, voting for your councilwoman, these votes that people call small votes, they matter in the grand scheme of things. This jury duty thing, although I didn't even get picked, me showing up, taking that jury duty survey thing, they mean something in the grand scheme of things. So I started this whole thing to just document my journey on just I don't know, trying to change myself, like, and trying to change my outlook and trying to just be better and put myself in a position where I can help other people. This was one of those things. Like, everything happens for a reason. God is so good. Everything happens for a reason. I feel like I was so pissed at jury duty, and then like because I live close to this, so in me walking there, like what, 5 minutes, I realized like damn, you are a part of the change. That's like, get your mind right, check yourself, check your privilege. I'm not saying it's white privilege, but I definitely have a privilege. Check it and go do what you have to do, because you need to be a part of the solution and not the problem. So though, I mean, many people may feel like, I bet you ain't changing nothing. I felt like I did. I showed up. I sat there, I waited to be called, I filled out surveys, I did my part. And next, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna vote in all these little, I mean, I've already done that, not all of them. But I'm going to vote in all these polls that's happening. Your councilwoman, your assemblyman, your senator, your governor, your, what do they call? Shit, the community people. What do they call them? The board, committee. I'm voting in all of that. District, the school district, assembly person, all of that. Because ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, all of that matters. It all means something. Because all these little breadcrumbs that you drop in, they lead to something. So yes, I definitely had a check myself moment with jury duty. Even though I was in there for 3 days, they didn't feed me. And or like I couldn't read because people was just like yapping. I tried to read my book, couldn't do it because people was just talking. So I had to like crochet. And oh, I listened to podcasts. First of all, this podcast, Another Round. All of y'all, that's my type of podcast. Honey, they drunk. They talking about racism and equality. They being on bestsellers. They're women. They're writers. Oh, editors. Oh, they have on other women writer editors. Just want to be a part of that show. To Heaven and Tracy, I love you. And I listened to like 5 episodes during jury duty. So not only was I doing my part, I was educating myself at the same time. And I almost finished my blanket, my crochet blanket. So jury duty was good. I encourage you all to go to jury duty so they could free a nigga till they free a nigga.